The morning of March 11, 2004, began like any other for thousands of commuters in Madrid. The rhythmic rumble of trains, the hurried footsteps, the quiet anticipation of another workday, all shattered in an instant. A series of deafening explosions ripped through the heart of Spain's capital, leaving a scene of unimaginable horror. This wasn't just an attack on trains. It was an assault on innocence, a brutal awakening to a new, chilling reality. Before we delve deeper, remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss future episodes of the Calendar of Crime. At precisely 7:37 a.m., the first of 10 bombs detonated on a commuter train, pulling into Atocha station. Within minutes, a cascade of explosions followed on 3 other trains across the city's network, creating scenes of chaos and carnage. Passengers were instantly thrust into a nightmare of twisted metal, shattered glass, and unimaginable human suffering. The air filled with smoke, dust, and the screams of the wounded, a symphony of terror that would haunt survivors. First responders, police, and firefighters rushed to the scenes, often overwhelmed by the scale of the devastation. Ordinary citizens instinctively stepped forward to help, tearing off their clothes to make bandages and comforting the injured. Makeshift field hospitals were set up at nearby sports facilities, transforming gymnasiums into triage centers as the wounded poured in. The city, usually bustling with life, fell silent in a collective gasp of disbelief and grief. The bombs were crude but effective, backpacks filled with Goma 2 eco-dynamite and shrapnel to maximize casualties. The discovery of an unexploded device with a mobile phone detonator would prove crucial in the ensuing investigation. 193 lives were lost that day, with over 2,000 injured, hailing from 17 different countries. Each life lost represented a shattered family, a future unfulfilled, a void that could never be filled. The bombings occurred just 3 days before Spain's general elections, triggering immediate and intense political fallout. Massive demonstrations erupted across Spain, with citizens demanding the truth as the government narrative unraveled. The perceived deception swayed election results, leading to a victory for the Socialist Party and a troop withdrawal from Iraq. On April 3, 2004, a dramatic standoff unfolded in Leganés as police closed in on an apartment where suspects were hiding. The terrorists detonated explosives, killing themselves and an officer, highlighting the fanaticism of those responsible. The masterminds were identified as radical Islamists who were inspired by Al-Qaeda, but acted largely independently. Memorials were erected, including the poignant Forest of Remembrance in Retiro Park, a circular mound planted with 192 trees. March 11th was designated the European Day for Victims of Terrorism, a solemn reminder of the fragility of peace. The Madrid train bombings remain a dark chapter, but also a story of courage, resilience, and unity. Thanks for watching. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe for future episodes from the Calendar of Crime.